Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights. Last episode, we finished the Darkness over Daggerford campaign, and that's almost all the campaigns that I want to do. As I said at the end, I don't want to do Dark Dreams of Fury because it takes place in Planescape, which isn't the normal one, even if it might be connected. And I'm not going to do Wyvern Crown of Cormyr, because something about it makes me feel like maybe I shouldn't. I don't know what, but something. So, instead, we're going to do Pirates of the Sword Coast. The last one I got. And we're going to give this a go. So, we need to make a new character for this one. We'll go ahead with male again. Race. What am I going to make? I should have thought of this more. Dwarf doesn't seem like the best idea. Elf. Maybe I just go human. Yeah, I'll just go human as I usually do. Portrait. You know what? I like that idea. Class. I don't think I necessarily want to go for any premium again, because I think I'm fine without that, but I'm tempted to go rogue. But they're only proficient in light armor. And I tend to charge right in and do the fighting right in place. So I guess I can do fighter again. So we'll go fighter. Alignment chaotic neutral does sound applicable. Go with that. Make sure there's no penalties. I don't know what the pirate does. 2 weapons at once. High parry skill. No. Default configure packages. Let's see. As I do, boost lore, boost persuade, and I guess we'll do discipline, as I usually do. Alright, light, heavy, and medium. Light, heavy, medium, heavy. Do you have scimitars? Yes. I think I'm probably going to have this one focus on scimitar. Let's see. Silver Palm is first level. Appraise and Persuade. So we'll go with Silver Palm. We'll give you power attack. And initiative and spot. Taunts and will saves. I guess I'll give you cleave. That seems applicable. Yeah, all of the tattoos. I wanted to make it blue, but there's no real good blue, is there? Okay, that one works. That'll work there. Skin color is fine. Hair color. I like a nice fiery red for him. We'll go with that.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
To your weapons. By my direction, attack!
Get on them!
Attack!
Strike at them!
By my will,
Attack!
To the fight, my friends!
That'll
Attack!
work. And as for the name, what shall this pirate-to-be's name be? Lauren Blackstache. How about that? I just realized the stash is red. Well, we're sticking with it anyway.
Something about a ship that sings of freedom. Salt winds and clear waters. There was a time when I was captain of the Midnight Rose. One of many she has known. I plied the seas from port to port, found my share of treasures and reburied them, and lived and died on her fair deck.
Huh.
But it was not here that this tale began. No, 'twas on the planks of a northern dock, in the free city of Neverwinter, where we took on supplies for a journey south.
The Neverwinter docks. Hey, ye lout, I be paying ye for your labors, not your laziness. If ye wish to be in proper shape for the arenas of Kalimshan, ye'd best help us get there. I'm sorry, Captain. What do you need? We've got some work to do here. I sent Martins to pick up a mage by the name of Raman Madani at the Silver Sails, but I seen neither hide nor hair of him in the hour since. Get out there and drag him in by the ears so we can hoist anchor, will ye? I'll take care of it. Ye be a good lad, Lauren, and the winds have blown fairer since we left Luskan with you aboard. We'll get you off to Kalimshan as soon as we finish our business here in Neverwinter. If ye wish to sail with us further, the offer stands. We'll see when we get there. Nissar, go with Lauren and find what's keeping Martins. Pray he's at the Silver Sails where he's supposed to be, and not wetting his boots at a tavern. He's barely got his sea legs yet, Captain. What if there's trouble? It's better I sniff out Martins myself than be stuck playing nursemaid for the lad. I haven't found a fight in our last 3 ports of call. I'll be no trouble, honest. Aye, trouble may not come looking for ye, Nissar, but I be worried you'll find it anyway. Lauren, ye be the nursemaid on this Sally, so keep him out of the clinker, understand me? We sail on the morning tides, come hell or high water. No trouble now, you hear? Nissar knows the port well, so he be the one to ask if ye have any questions. Now, do you need any supplies to get the job done, or are you ready to move on? To get a move on? I'll take a look at your store. Oh, level up. I do need to do that. Actually, hold on. What do I have weapon-wise? I have a rusty pirate's dagger. That seems completely useless. Okay, I do want to buy a scimitar. Which I can. Heavy cutlass. Also a scimitar, but with +1 bludgeoning damage. It's actually pretty good. You know what? Buy that. Uniform of the Midnight Rose. Ugh, not very good. Don't think I can really buy much else around here. Headband of the Binder? Lore and Spellcraft. Drow Chainmail. Eesh. Salt-crusted Sailor's Cloak. Okay, interesting. Shipwright's Gloves. Interesting. Ooh, Scimitar and Rapier. That one's piercing, this one's slashing. I like that mix. Okay, Fighter. Take that, and... I think I should work on these. I feel I missed out on ambidexterity. I need more dex for that, I think. You know... I think I am still going to want the defense. I mean, I'll put in weapon focus scimitar. Actually, what is scimitar? Scimitar is 1d6 base. Longsword is 1d8. 18 to 20. 19 to 20. It has a wider crit range. So yeah, we'll go with scimitar this time. Scimitar doesn't count as for weapon finesse. Alright, well, weapon focus scimitar. It's gonna be unusual for me, but we'll give it a try. Fighter, discipline, lore, and persuade. I got any general one. Skill focus on persuade. Definitely need that. Fighter again. I'm gonna put a point into that dex here. That gives us dodge, which I feel like could be useful. I can do weapon specialization scimitar. Give all those points, and that's good. Okay. Much as I'd like ambidexterity and the like, I'm gonna stick with the heavy cutlass. Shield of the Watch. I can't really afford it. Okay, sell that. Sell the short sword. Sell the rusty pirate's dagger, which is surprisingly expensive. Boots of the Sahuagin. Fortitude save. Calming Wave. Sun Soul. I could do with some better armor. What others do you have? You have some potions. Wands and the like. Wooden suction goblet? Huh. Interesting. Letters of mark. Interesting things they have here. Stinky fish bones. Abandoned astrolabe. A lot of minor things that I don't know if are actually going to have any use. Oilskin bag. Sealing your belongings within this bag should keep them from getting too wet. So it's the same as the large box. Same weight, too. Magic pouch, lesser magic bag. I feel like the lesser magic bag is something that would be useful to have. I can't put the uniform in there. That's annoying. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, we got our weapon. We need... Can't buy Shield of the Watch. Armor. Split mail? I'll buy the breastplate. And then I'll buy... Tower shield's a bit heavy for now. I'll just buy a large shield. Should have gotten strength instead of dex. Alright, that'll do. Ooh, small chest. What is in here, I wonder? Gold piece and paralytic bolts. And Nisar is actually my partner. He's a sorcerer barbarian sorcerer. Interesting mix.
something to say?
I wouldn't mind stopping off at the tattoo parlor, but the captain says we should head to the Silver Sails first. That's where the cargo's waiting and where Martins are supposed to meet the dockhands. I wonder what happened out there. Martins ain't the type to drop a job half done, and he's got an impatient streak a league wide. I wouldn't want to be a dockhand on the wrong side of him, that's for sure. Anything else you wanted? Tell me a bit about yourself. Bah, what's there to know? I've been sailing for most of my life. Though I was born to a chieftain and his wife in the jungles of Chult, far south of here. They sold me to a band of river raiders, who then sold me to a pirate to serve as a surgeon's whelp. Somewhere along the line, I earned my freedom and took on honest work out of the Nelanther Isles. Captain Alendry's been good to me, so I've been sailing with him for the past 5 seasons now. Maybe 6. Have you ever wanted to return home? To Chult, you mean? Bah, all I remember are the bugs, the insects, crocodiles, and water snakes. Venomous toads, killer ants, strangling vines, poisonous bats. I'll take a little scurvy over it any day, mate. Have you ever wanted a ship of your own? Too much responsibility. No doubt I'd scupper her on her maiden voyage, toss the wrong people overboard, spark a mutiny by watering the rum, and accidentally drop anchor on a kraken's head. Nah, it's best I sail under any flag but my own. Have you ever thought of giving up the sea? Never. I wasn't born at sea, but I hope to live and die there, given half the chance. Harbors be for drinking and spending your hard-earned gold, nothing more. You want me to do something for me? Okay, nothing. Let me see what you have inventory-wise. You got the uniform and the battle axe. And a Lendry.
Well met.
Well, go. Time's a-wasting, lad. It be almost dawn, and the Rose sails then, with you or without. Now, be there some reason you're standing here gaping at me instead of getting that cargo aboard? Don't look at me, Captain. I had nothing to do with this. 7 hells. I knew that commission was going to cause trouble. Right, out with it then. What be the hold-up? Is Martins in his cups again, or could he not find enough able hands to move the bloody thing? Never mind, I'm on top of it. What's a fighter like you doing on a ship like this? Hi, Polly. Put a sock in it, Polly. Polly's the name. What do you want? Tell me a story about the Midnight Rose. She's Allentry's ship, his heart and his pride. As for poor old Polly, he'd rather fly. It pains me to hear you say that, Polly, especially since I be standing right here. Time for a feather plucking. Where do you think you get your pillows, sailor? Tell me a story about the passengers. Right now there are no passengers aboard. Polly gets lonely, Polly gets bored. Tell me a story about the crew. There are many people who work on the boat. Some of them sink and some of them float. I just realized Polly rhymes. Tell me about the captain. Captain Alendry, Master-in-Chief. Always a gentleman, sometimes a thief. Alright, who taught him that? Tell me about the first mate. As far as the mate, he's a dependable sort. When the captain goes wrenching, he holds down the fort. Hey now, I thought I told you not to say that one when the captain was about. Tell me about the boatswain. A loader of boats and a leader of men, Martin sits drunk again and again. How about the cabin boy? He's never seen Invisible William's his name. Without him on board, we'd have no one to blame. There's always you, Polly. Always you. Scandals and lies, scandals and lies. Alright, bye, Polly. Dumb bird. Don't let the hatch hit you on the way out. We already checked the small chest. Oh wow, below deck is quite large. Okay, so we don't have anyone who can pick any locks. But we can walk into unlocked doors. Crewman Featherheart.
Hi there.
You're not going to be seasick again, are you?
Salutations.
Do you think that plague on Neverwinter's really gone yet?
Greetings and well met.
Definitely put that potion in there. Okay, can't get in there. Or we can. There we go. Navigational charts for the Moonshay Isles. Navigational charts are becoming increasingly popular on modern ships. Previously, everyone sailed willy-nilly with no clear idea of where they were or where they were headed. I have a feeling this is trapped. Let me drop a save. Alright, let's bash this open. Nope, it's completely ineffective. Unless it's the fact that it is, just effective because of the damage resistance. No, it's not gonna work. Another small chest here. An expensive clock. This finely crafted clock bears the mark of one of Waterdeep's most skilled clocksmiths. It also shows clear signs of looting and pillaging. And on this bookcase... Folklore of Faerun. Oop. Not gonna bother reading through that right now. And there's a bunch of sailors in here.
Salutations.
Where's that Martin's? Alright, so that's probably the captain's quarters that we can't get into right now. So,
Well met.
I got some more things I need to sell. Which gives us a lot of money. Gloves of swordplay aren't what I'm looking for. Don't really care about all of those. Cure Wounds potions actually would probably be a good idea, so I'll buy a couple of those. Just in case. I guess I could have gotten better armor. If I really wanted. A kazoo? Really? Winterlands are cold resistance. They're actually very cheap. No, screw it. Very cheap boots. Those give us bonus to spot. Lore and spellcraft. Not a bad thing to have, but I think I'll go without. You know what? Switch out the shield. While I would like better armor, I can't really afford it for the weight right now. Or could I? I could afford a +1 breastplate. Yeah, screw it. +1 breastplate, that's fine. Alright, that's good there. Is there anything else on board? There does not appear to be. One thing I wonder is if the docks are actually the same as, in the original Neverwinter Nights. If they are, that would be fantastic. Yep, there's blood sailors. You know what? We'll go check. We'll start looking around in the next episode. I think this episode's gone on. Okay, maybe not quite long enough. We have a few minutes, but I think this is fine as an intro. Next episode, we'll head into the docks and see what we can find. Till then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Lauren, Blackstache, and Nisar. This has been a Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights, Pirates of the Sword Coast, and I shall see you all next time.